There is something so fascinating and magic about magic, and we have a magician with us, Jim Saylor of Persuasive Perceptions. Wonderful to have you join us today, Jim.
Thank you, Sandy. It's nice to be here.
You've been a magician for a long time. What kinds of magic do you perform, Jim?
Oddly enough, I started out over 26 years ago performing escapes. Exactly. The Harry Houdini stuff.
Right.
I've suspended in a straitjacket and whatnot, thumb cuffs, handcuffs, chains, etc. I also perform close-up magic, which we're going to see a little bit of today. Children's shows, family shows, strictly for adult, anything you can think of, and I can perform it.
Amazing. How did you get into magic?
Like a lot of people, as a child, I was about 9 or 10 years old. I read a biography or an autobiography. No, it was a biography about Harry Houdini. But at that time, we didn't have any place to go to learn magic that I was aware of. I come from a very small Midwestern town. I was 27 probably when I first found my first magic shop, which was about 30 miles away from where I lived at the time, and
you got a job there, didn't you?
Well, no, I didn't.
No, you didn't get a job.
I should have had a job.
Oh, you just
I was
wished
there
you had
often
a
enough.
job.
Yeah.
Okay.
The back wall was full of things like handcuffs and whatnot, and the owner was very knowledgeable in all these things. Started right then. It was Halloween of 1990.
Amazing. And then you've had some amazing teachers too.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Richard Goff, the man I was just talking about in Rockford, Illinois. Yeah. He first taught me things. Bob Brown and Jay Marshall from Chicago, from Magic Inc., who are both no longer with us, I'm sorry to say. The most recent instructor has been Earl Nelson, who lives in Dewey. This man's world-renowned. He's traveled the world. He's been television, movies. He and his wife retired to Dewey 10 or 12 years ago, I guess.
Who knew? I've never run into Earl. I'm going to have to find out about him. Okay, so you've been doing this for a while.
Yes.
26 years, that's pretty good. You were going to show us a little bit of magic.
Sure, absolutely.
Because it is always magic.
Well,
I mean,
like
of course,
to think so.
We're not going to make you do any escape today, because that's a little tough. But
and time-consuming as well. Yes,
okay, so what are you
so.
going to show us, Jim?
Well, I thought I would start with a little something. This is the first thing I learned. The very first thing I've learned, and I've been doing it for over 26 years. And it just requires 2 sponges. Rich, my first instructor, said, promise them anything, give them the sponges, because this is what does it. And all it is a simple little eye test, if you will. Now, how many did you see?
2.
2, absolutely. Perfect, perfect. Nothing has happened, okay?
Okay.
I'll rephrase a little bit. This one here, this one here. Now, how many did you see in the left hand?
1.
And in the right hand then would be?
1.
Absolutely. And 50% right in my class is a passing grade.
Wait a minute. Oh, sneaky. Very sneaky, Jim.
Now, I can make this a little sneakier even if I could borrow one of your hands.
Oh, okay,
If I could use one of your hands.
Okay.
But audience participation is great with me, okay? This one here, tightly hold that one. Don't let it go. Matter of fact, if you turn your hand over right here.
Okay.
All right? A single snap. Do you still feel that one?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Really? You do?
Yeah, yeah.
Let me try again. Do you still feel it?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Because we were supposed to... Oh, open yours.
Oh, no way. I'm a magician.
That's
Look
great.
at that. I did it.
Perfect. She's perfect. That was
I
perfectly
love
done.
it, Jim. Okay.
Absolutely.
Nice. Wow. Well, that was a fun one.
Well, thank you.
And then I know you have another one.
I do. And as a matter of fact, having spoken of Earl earlier, this is Earl Nelson's routine. I hope if he's watching, I can do it justice.
Okay.
I shop at the finest stores for my magical props, as you can see.
Right.
It might not show up.
Fancy shoelace. Okay.
Absolutely. Different stores. And the ring. These are 2 things that people wouldn't think normally would go together.
Yeah, just a lovely tiger eye ring. Okay.
And a shoelace. Let's see what we can do with these things. I want to try to make sure it's nice and evened up.
Okay.
Okay, so that looks...
You can make a necklace out of it.
Oh, that's true. Could I get you to hold each end of the shoelace, one in one hand, one in the other?
Sure.
If you could, this end over here.
Oh, this end here.
Please, thank you.
Okay.
Now, as you can see, there's no way I can move off of there, so I have to remove it from the middle in some way.
How'd you do that?
Oh.
Tricky.
I'll be more than happy to show you if you want to know. Mostly magicians don't usually
Whoa,
do this.
you're going to put us in on your secrets.
Oh, sure, right here.
Yeah,
Does that come off of there for you? Does that come off for you?
No, it's absolutely solid, guys.
Solid on there.
Okay, it's solid.
Okay,
I'm a
that's fine.
witness.
Now we're going to try to do this. We'll try to make it a little more complicated, a little more
Okay.
intense.
Uh-huh.
Mentioned escapes before. We're going to try to make a ring escape if we can.
Okay.
We're hoping to.
Okay.
The first thing I'd like to know is can you actually tie something from like a bow or something like that?
Okay, just
in
like a
there?
bow under here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
all right.
underneath it, on top. It's either way is fine.
All right, I'm doing this blind, but okay, there
That's
we have
okay.
a bow.
Okay.
All right.
Now we have a bow. We have a ring inside a hand. It can't escape from either end. It would be nearly
It's
impossible.
ridiculous. There's
Yes.
no way.
If it did, it would have to come out across the string, through the bow, et cetera, et cetera.
Right.
It exhausted me just mentioning it. So it always surprises me is how it disappears.
Oh, look at that. Jim, you are amazing.
The weird thing is it always goes back home.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Always winds up going back home.
Wow, you've been doing this for a while. You're amazing. You're magic, Jim.
Thank
Hey, now you said you did escapes. What was the most frightening experience or difficult you had with magic?
I had two of them that I can tell you about. One was the first time I did a suspended straitjacket, which was 5 stories hanging upside down in a straitjacket, well, probably close to 30 years ago. No, I'm sorry, 25 years ago. 25 years ago. And
So you were new at this,
I was pretty new, about
Okay.
in 2 or 3 years, and I tried this at a festival in Illinois. I escaped from the straitjacket, and it's very exhausting, especially when you're hanging upside down. So my legs relaxed, and I almost slipped out of the ropes.
Oh,
The second one was in what I called a torture board, chained in from neck down to my ankles. The chain got knotted up, and I almost tore an ear off trying to get out of
my
that.
God. That's got to be really, especially because Harry's your hero, Harry Houdini, and
Yes.
he died in an escape trip.
He did, well, yeah, that's what all the movies show him dying in. I've never done the water torture test.
Oh, well, good. Don't do it. Anyway, that was absolutely amazing, Jim. Now, you do magic all over, all kinds of magic. Obviously, not just for children.
No, absolutely not. I try to get that point across to everybody. Magic is for adults. What I do right here, I love children's audiences. They're great audiences, too. But the adults, I can have a lot of fun with them doing the close-up things that children may not just comprehend as
Sure.
The younger audience.
That is obvious.
Right,
Sure.
exactly.
And you do for parties and all kinds of things. I know you've got one
Parties,
for an older man, but anyway,
Yes.
very fun. So Jim Saylor, information on the screen. I tell you, you truly are magic. Those were
Whoa.
great.
Thank you
Jim
very much.
Saylor, thank you so much.
Sandy.
Ooh, that was too fun. That was just sort of